Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go!
That's completed out to the right. He's a little bit up to the 21. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Begins his return at the 16. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion, headed right. On 3rd down, Herbert just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
Okay, ready?
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, come back, Viking, 18.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running left, here's Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. 19 Charger.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown on his Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. They've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
To kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Pavement play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
And all they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Man in motion here. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That's complete, Mike Evans. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Herbert on 1st down. Headed out right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Now Herbert again. He finds Johnston. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Has some room to work. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Escapes a defender. And he cuts it back right. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone. You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So second and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Second and 6 coming up here. Herbert back to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's brought down at the line. Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in by Gadsden. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Achane on the toss right. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
To throw, Milton. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 50.
On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Escapes the pocket. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. First and 10, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing on first is Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Throwing now, Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Herbert throwing again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Full extension, and he brings it in! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. Brought in close to the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
The Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set.
Hampton will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maybe he only rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit.
Hold the check.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's a design run. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Bring the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Buying some time right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Lead here to Hampton. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying to get it on the keeper. That'll be the 1st and more. Running down the left side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
19 tight. 9. Come on.
Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Dolphins have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's Milton. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert.
Los Angeles.
Put the body on the line for his team. Offense to the line fast.
16 more yards. That's another Chargers first.
Herbert to throw once more. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So it came at a painful cost to the QB, but on top of a hefty gain, going to move it half the distance to the goal for roughing the passer. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the fourth.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. It's caught. And there's a flag down on the failed 2-point conversion. Let's see what this one's all about. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Set. Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Chargers 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down carry for Achane. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, break. Here we go. Catch.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. And that punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Looking to throw. Oh, he forced it. Intercepted, and that could do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle. Maybe.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?